The Sengoku Jidai was a time of war, but those who say Japan has never seen the like have short memories. Long before the Ashikaga shogunate, 400 years of peace were shattered by the Genpei War. Amaterasu, the sun goddess, watched over the emperors of Japan and gave them power. Their authority was absolute. An emperor could retire from the world and still have complete mastery over Japan. But now, imperial might is crumbling, weakened by 3 noble families. For many years, the Taira have secretly controlled the imperial court. Sophisticated, cunning, ruthless, they plot against any challengers to their hidden power. The Minamoto are proud warriors. Their pleasure is battle. That and the destruction of their enemies. The Fujiwara were once the most powerful family in Japan, but now they only dream of power. After years of careful planning, the Taira are finally ready to make their move. The Miyamoto intend to block with all their might. Meanwhile, the Fujiwara watch and wait. Perhaps this moment is a chance to right wrongs. The imperial peace is at an end. War is coming, and blood will flow. We are the Fujiwara. For centuries, we served as advisors and regents to the imperial house. We were the most influential family in all Japan. Our power and authority were feared and coveted in equal measures. But then, we were vanquished by the Taira through violence and political intrigue. Now, we live in exile to the north, while lesser men exercise authority in our stead. The Taira's treachery knows no bounds, and they have made other enemies, the Minamoto clan. all but destroyed, arising once more to exact vengeance. It will not be long before the two come to blows, so let them butcher one another. Then we will make our triumphant return to Kyoto. The Fujiwara Regency will be restored.
The three great clans of the Genpei War are each split into two families. The principal object of the campaign game is to achieve hegemony over the other major families and minor lords, either through conquest or by spreading our family's influence throughout the provinces. Fame still gauges how powerful and dangerous our family is perceived as being within Japan. But there is no shogunate to overthrow in order to achieve victory. If we become too powerful, Emperor Go Shirakawa will declare us an enemy of the state, at which point all other families will move to attack us, including our sister family. The Junsatsushi are our secret policemen, recruited through the barter building chain. Junsatsushi ensure loyalty and obedience from friendly generals, increase income by preventing corruption, keep our castle towns and armies safe from enemy subterfuge when positioned inside them, and can request the allegiance of neutral and enemy castle towns, along with any forces garrisoned there. So can inspire a friendly army or pacify an angry populace with their enlightened rhetoric, and, by the same token, demoralize an enemy force, reduce the chances of successful bribery, indoctrinate enemy agents, and cause them to retire, or incite an enemy population to revolt. So are recruited via the Buddhist chain of buildings. That the daimyo is the leader of our clan and also a fine general. He can be given command of an army and sent into battle the same way as any other general. This of course means he can also be killed. So be careful not to expose. A province's castle town is the central settlement within it. As the main administrative center, it contains a castle as well as trade and military buildings. Castle towns are the main consumer of food supplies in the province, so it is vitally important to keep agricultural buildings upgraded to avoid food shortages. This tab lists the clans whose territory neighbor. A daimyo does not have loyalty to the clan. This tab shows all the units or ships available for recruitment from the building you have currently selected. Right-click on the ship or ship card to see its description. Left-click on it to add it to the queue, and again to remove it. Recruitment cost is displayed underneath. Recruitment time is shown in the top left-hand corner of the card. Influence is a measure of the relative popularity of the major families among the provinces. There are 3 categories of influence, one for each pair of clan families. A family can gain influence by sending junsatshi into provinces to champion their clan's cause, constructing buildings that increase influence, and through events and missions. All armies and fleets have a zone of control, represented by the circle displayed around them. Agents are recruited directly from a province via the Recruitment tab on the review panel. Recruitment is instant, but cost. In order to construct a proposal, select a clan from the central section and then diplomatic options from the left-hand side of the screen. The proposed deal. This option is used to broker trade agreements. Once agreed, a trade route is opened. Money can be offered to or demanded of another clan as reparations for war. This option demands that a clan become our. This option is used to broker military alliances. Military access is a symbol of trust between two clans and can be granted for a limited or indefinite time using the checkboxes provided. Requests for access between allied clans are more likely to be approved.
I will listen. There is all.
しばし休息します。目的達成。
There are many new arts to be mastered that will assist our clan in its bid for supremacy. To select one, open the Mastery of the Arts panel by clicking on the dedicated button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Farms supply food and castle towns. This tab shows all existing buildings in the selected castle town and surrounding province. Mouse over them to see what can yet be constructed. Right-click on a picture to see its description. Left-click on a building to add it to the queue, and again to remove it. Construction cost is displayed underneath. Construction time is shown in the top left-hand corner. Some buildings cannot be constructed until certain arts have been mastered. In these instances, please go to the Mastery of the Arts panel to begin study.
遅れなしに上様、もっと遅れなしに次なるご命令にいかにお使い差し上げましょうか。御意のままに。大変結構でございます。通りも
As generals within the clan acquire experience points, there will be the opportunity to select useful skills from the skill tree. The tree will be displayed whenever a new level of experience has been reached. When viewing user interface panels, you will notice a question mark button in their top right-hand corners. This is the Help button. Click on it to open the relevant page of the encyclopedia for an in-depth explanation of the panel's functionality. So can indoctrinate a rival agent, but not a general, causing him to retire from his position for a life of religious contemplation. In most, a Junsatshi is able to convince the population of a castle town aligned to another family and its garrison to pledge their allegiance to the family of his lord. It is not possible to request allegiance in a when unhappiness becomes too great, the peasants will riot. Factors which may cause a riot are low daimyo honor, food shortages, taxation. There are two types of rebellion. Entering into diplomacy gives the clan a means to negotiate matters of alliance, war, and trade. To begin negotiations with another clan, select one from the drop-down list attached to the radar map and double-click on it. Alternatively, click on the diplomacy button in the bottom right-hand side of the screen and then select a clan from there.
師の指示を仰がねば。光栄に存じまする。は、ただいま。はあ、しばし休息します。拙者にごめん。拙者が掟だ。他に何かありますか？遅れなしに。はい、殿。何か。直ちに参ります。
The map displays the diplomatic relationship between the selected clan and other clans, ranging from friendly, shown in green, to hostile, shown in red.
Come, be seated. I will order tea, and we will have agreement before sunset.
The clan management panel gathers together the essential statistics and information used to manage our clan's hierarchy. The Family and Council tab displays information about members of the daimyo's family. Use this panel to nominate his heir and appoint generals to military and civic commissioner roles. The clan's family tree, details of the daimyo's heir, and the offices of his commissioners are displayed via the clan management panel, accessed via the dedicated button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen.